Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I forgot to turn on my lights. Also, I need to focus my camera. Bro, I am just all over the place today. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm just all over the place today. Welcome back. Happy Friday. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Sorry I'm late. You know, it happens. I told you I had a doctor's appointment this morning. I every month, like the every month I have a doctor's appointment once a month on Friday. And usually I like to schedule that doctor's appointment sometime around 9:30 or 10. They're used to scheduling me at that time. And so usually I can get back and I can start stream sometimes a little bit late, 11:30. Today I had it scheduled for 9:45. I was back home by around 11 and I was like, "All right, sweet. Get the stream started. We'll be a little bit late, but no big deal." Then I find out that I have to drive my wife, her little brother, and our guest to the train station so that they can take the train into the city to go visit one of our guests' friends. I told you guys we got house guests staying, so schedule is completely out the window. So apologies that I'm so late today, but we are going to stream a little bit later today because we're late. So that's exciting, I guess. I don't know. We'll see, maybe. But yeah, apologies. Sorry I'm late. I'm happy to be here. Excited to have you. And yeah, looking to have a good time today. So I don't really have, like I said, I've been running around all morning, so I don't really have anything I want to go over today, but there is one thing. There's a couple things that I want to talk about before we jump into game. One, recently I've started posting on Facebook. This is new for me. I told you guys that I was like when I kind of started this channel, I started with 3 accounts, right? YouTube, Instagram, which I don't even know why I decided to start posting on Instagram. That's a weird choice. But anyway, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, right? And recently I lost my TikTok account. I didn't lose my TikTok account, but my TikTok account has effectively been nuked into the shadow realm. I don't know why, but it has been. So I have given up on the TikTok account. It still exists. Like I can still log into it. I can even still post stuff to it. The problem is, my posts don't go anywhere. Even if you're subscribed to me, my posts get 0 views. They've been getting 0 views for like the past month or something. So I've been like banned to the shadow realm or some shit. So I gave up on my TikTok account. It's like, fuck it. I don't like TikTok anyway. You know what I mean? They can suck the poop directly out of my butthole. I'm done with TikTok. But then, I was thinking like, well, where else can I post? Let me see if I can like substitute something else in for TikTok. And so my wife, always my wife, has been telling me for a while now, like, you should post on Facebook. And, I got to be honest, like I said, I post on Instagram, right? So Instagram's kind of like Facebook adjacent, but I'm not a huge Facebook person. I use Facebook in my normal life, but I only use it for the marketplace. Like that's what my Facebook account is for the marketplace. I use it to buy tools. I use it to buy machines. I use it to buy computer stuff, right? I like the Facebook marketplace, but that's it. The rest of Facebook, I'm not a huge fan of. And the reason I'm not a huge fan of it is because, and this has already like been 3 days that I've been posting to Facebook. And already in that 3 days, I have just been overwhelmingly reminded of why I usually am not a huge fan of Facebook. And that is because the people on Facebook is a special breed of internet people. Special breed. It is a very specific demographic is the word I'm looking for. It's a very specific demographic of people who frequent Facebook as like their social media outlet. You know, like I'm a YouTube guy. YouTube's like my go-to when it comes to social media. That's like my mainstay is YouTube. That's where I watch shorts. It's where I watch long form videos, right? YouTube's kind of my deal. You know, some people like Instagram, some people like TikTok, and some people like Facebook. And the people who are Facebook people, they're a special breed, man. Because, you know, I post gaming content, right? I post gaming content, and I've brought this up many times before on the channel. I also post machining content. I have a machining channel. It's at like somewhere around, it's like 25, 30,000 subscribers or something. I haven't posted to that channel in months, but I have that channel, and at some point I'm going to get back to it. Point being, it's a very long way of saying I have posted my fair share of content to social media. And as someone who has been a, you know, content creator in multiple genres, in like multiple niches, you know, like the maker niche and the gaming niche, I have had a lot of experience with the different types of people that you interact with on the internet as a content creator. And just in general, the people you interact with when you post gaming content are in general a more cynical, and I don't mean this like, I'm not trying to be a detractor from my own community, because I am a part of this community as well. And I am also, I guess, guilty of all of the charges that I am laying against the community. I do all of these things too, right? So this isn't a finger pointing sort of thing. It's just an acknowledgement of sort of the social norms when it comes to being in the gaming community on the internet, right? And the gaming community on the internet and the forms of people I interact with in my comments, the types of things they say, you know, is much more cynical, much more immature, more volatile, um, sort of person, right? We do a lot of arguing in the gaming community. We argue with each other over fucking everything, right? It's just part of who we are, you know? It's no big deal. It's just that's if you're going to post gaming content, you need to be prepared for that. You need to be able to absorb a lot of hate because you're going to get it. No matter what you say about video games or any specific video game or console, it doesn't matter what you say when it comes to the gaming world, the gaming ecosystem. It doesn't matter what you say. Somebody's going to love what you're saying. Most people aren't going to give a shit. That's the majority. And then somebody is going to hate what you're saying. And they're going to hate you because you're saying it. It just comes with the territory, right? Not a big deal. It just comes with the territory. All of that said, like, I'm saying all this to say that I'm used to this, right? As somebody who posts gaming content, I'm totally used to this. It's part of the fun, you know? Sometimes I argue with people in comments. Sometimes I ignore them. You know, it all just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. But it's just part of it, right? You have to be able to take these things if you're going to post gaming content. So I'm used to it. But holy shit, bro. Facebook people. I've been posting to Facebook for 3 days. For 3 days. I already have an inbox full of DMs. I'm not talking about comments. Comments are comments, but then there are people who actually will DM you. And I have never had anyone DM me about anything on any platform, save for my machining channel, because that's a maker channel. And I've had people like email me and DM me, like asking for advice about things, or like maybe they're having a problem with something that I made on a video, and I've gotten those types of, but that's completely different. Talking about DMs from like insane hostile people telling you to self-delete, like just all kinds of crazy shit, man. Calling you names. It is fucking bizarre. Only Facebook. And not only is it only Facebook, but it was like immediately, as soon as I started posting to Facebook, I started getting this stuff. And Six, what is up, my dude? Good morning. Happy Friday, brother. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Apologies that I'm late, bro. I had a bunch of stuff going on this morning. So yeah, sorry I'm late. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, but fuck, bro. I was just like, I was just saying, I recently started posting to Facebook. And as somebody who has posted a lot of content about different things over my life, I've got multiple channels, right? Like, bro, Facebook is a special breed of people, man. A special breed. And I have never received DMs about anything until I started posting to Facebook. And as soon as I started posting to Facebook, the DMs started rolling in. And it's really something, man. It's really something. I like, again, it is what it is. If you're going to make content, especially gaming content, like this kind of, you need to be able to be okay with this stuff, which is why I don't think making gaming content is for everyone either. Like, I will say that I've had people ask me for advice, which I don't know why you would ask me for advice. I'm not very successful at this, but like I've had people come into the stream and like ask me like, hey, I want to get into streaming. Like, what should I do? And like, one of my first pieces of advice, and I think the most important piece of advice when it comes to making gaming content, is to ask yourself, are you the type of person who is able to absorb and like disregard, is able to like, are you able to allow very harsh criticisms and taunting and things like that to roll off your back? Or are you the type of person to internalize those things? Because if you are the type of person to internalize those things, gaming content's probably not the right space for those type of people. But again, there's a huge difference between comments and DMs. And bro, the DMs I have been getting are fucking hilarious. Hilarious. My wife and I, we were at the fair, like a carnival fair. I don't know, like right across the street from us every summer. There's a church right across the street from us, Holy Family Catholic Church. And every summer they do like a week-long carnival, with the Ferris wheel and rides and all that stuff. And we were there last night. And my wife and I, we were just walking around, and we were there with her little brother and the girl that's staying with us, and they were like riding rides and shit. My wife and I are just doing the parenting thing basically. And like we're walking around, and I'm just reading her these comments, and she was mortified. She was like, "Oh my God, I cannot believe people say this stuff to random strangers." And I was like, "Babe, that is the game." But anyway, yeah, Facebook, man. Facebook is a special place, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Actually, things are going pretty well on Facebook so far. Things are going pretty well on Facebook. I think Facebook is going to be a good place for me to post content. I think all in all of that said, I think Facebook is a good place to post content because there's a good audience there. There's a lot of people there. And if you make decent content, you can get pretty decent exposure on Facebook. Anyway, man, enough about how the sausage is made. So, like I said, I'm late. I don't really have a lot to talk about. Oh, one thing I do want to talk about. I don't know if you saw this. But this shit is fucking mind-boggling, dude. I don't even man, we've talked a lot about Sony lately, right? Justifiably, because Sony is, you know, um, just being fucking insane with the stuff they're doing. Very anti-customer. Sony is really showing their true colors when it comes to how they feel about their customer base and how they view their customer base, right? Sony is really I guess they're feeling like they are in a confident enough position to really begin to be as aggressive as they want to be about some of the things that they've been working towards for a long time. So, shutting down digital storefronts at the same time announcing the end of physical media, and essentially during all of this kind of like treating their customers like shit, completely ignoring customer concerns over these things that have been happening, just ignoring, like, it's not even worth addressing to them, right? So PlayStation's really been showing their true colors, but we recently learned something that I think really illustrates exactly what it is that Sony thinks of their customers. And like apparently, like if you're a Sony customer, like a PlayStation person or whatever, like apparently Sony thinks that you are a mindless piggy bank that exists only for them to squeeze and extract money from. That's what Sony thinks of you if you're a Sony customer. So we just recently found out that like over 120 different countries are unable to create PlayStation Network accounts. Why does this matter? Well, if you can't create a PlayStation Network account, you can't buy games from the PlayStation Store. No PSN account, no digital games. And this is over 120 countries. We're talking about 62% of the countries on planet Earth. That is more than half of the countries that exist on planet Earth are unable to buy digital games from the PlayStation Store. Sony is aware of this. This has been the case for years. It has not changed for years. And these aren't like meaningless, trivial countries. Like Georgia is on this list. Many Eastern European countries are on this list. We're talking about civilized, technological countries with healthy economies, full of consumers who have spending power, right? Like any other civilized, but you know what I mean? Any other established country, we're talking about, completely, what you would call, I guess, like first world or whatever, established countries with infrastructure, high-speed internet, gamers who live there have money and want to spend that money on games. And up to this point, all of these countries, and again, this has been the situation for years, and Sony has done nothing to address the situation for years. Up to this point, the gamers in these countries have had to buy physical games. No big deal. Buy physical, fine. Can't get digital games. Honestly, they're better off, right? Here's the problem. In 2028, when Sony discontinues physical games, these customers are going to lose access to the ability to buy games from Sony outright. No more physical game production, no ability to buy digital games. Essentially, these customers are losing access to be able to continue to be PlayStation customers and players. And Sony knows this. And they're doing nothing to address this. Like I said, years it has been that this has been the case, and it is certainly not going to be addressed in less than 2 years, which is the amount of time between now and when these physical discs, or when physical disc production stops. So what does this tell us? Well, first of all, it tells us that Sony does not care about this 62% of the country's entire market of gamers. Sony doesn't care. Sony is aware of the situation, and they don't care. Why don't they care? Well, they don't care because they believe that the other 48%, you, are dumb enough to make up that difference. They believe that the increase in revenue that they are going to be able to achieve through you via this, what's the word I'm looking for? Via this move into all digital, they believe that the amount of revenue that they are going to be able to make up from you, the increase in revenue they're going to be able to extract from you, is going to be so great, so substantial, that it is going to render the revenue they are going to lose from these other countries, again, 62% of the countries on planet Earth, it is going to render the loss of that revenue inconsequential. They believe that through the ability to fix prices, through the ability to keep all of the profit from every single sale, because you'll only be able to buy from them, through the ability to raise prices due to a complete lack of competition, they believe that they are going to be able to extract that much more money from you, that losing these other 120 some countries, all of those customers, is going to be inconsequential, because you are just a dumb, mindless piggy bank that exists solely for them to squeeze and extract money from. That is what Sony thinks of its customers. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Like, when you think about what the decisions they are making really, really mean for their mindset as a company, and how they view the people who have supported them all of these decades and built them into the huge multinational corporation that they are now. Like, if you're still supporting Sony, you should think really hard about that, is all I'm saying. You should think really hard about that. And look, I'm not, this isn't a commentary on any of the other companies, right? I'm not saying Xbox, Nintendo, Valve, I'm not saying any of them are blameless. But I am saying that Sony is, Sony, I think, is just being too honest for their own damn good right now in showing what they really think about their customer base. And they think that you are so stupid, so mindless, so addicted, that you're just going to continue to spend more and more money no matter how they treat you. That's what they think. So I don't know, man. Prove them wrong is my advice, obviously. Prove them fucking wrong. But yeah, I thought that was crazy. 62% of the countries on planet Earth, 62%, man. They could care less about losing those countries because they think they're going to make that much more money from you by moving to all digital. Again, I've said it 100 times, man. Price fixing. I mean, zero competition, which is what they want, which is what this move is about. It's about zero competition and total control. If they can achieve that, there's nothing that they can't do. You think $80 games are offensive? Be prepared for every game, no matter how big, how small, how old, to be $80 perpetually for the base game. Expect $100 digital special editions to be the norm. And we're not just talking about at launch, because we've talked about this before too, how the physical market is like one of the primary forces. The physical market is one of the primary competitive forces that drives the price of media down post-launch. It's true for games. It's true for movies. It's even true for, well, not so much music because, physical music sales have at this point been reduced to a collector's niche pretty much exclusively, and movies are moving in that direction. But you get what I'm saying. The point still holds true. And the physical market is like really the only competitive forces that drive the prices of games down are the physical market and competing digital markets. And Sony's already eliminated competing digital markets. So when it comes to games on the PlayStation, the only thing that drives the prices of those games down is the physical market. And we already see with an existing physical market how Sony reacts to that. They still don't change the prices of their fucking games. Look, I've showed you guys this. I've showed you this, but let's look at it again. PlayStation stores. Let's store.playstation.com or whatever. Yeah, here we go. Let's look at Metal Gear Solid. Or wait, no, it's Metal Gear something or other. Metal Gear Snake Eater. This is how Sony handles their pricing with an existing digital, or with, the fuck am I trying to say? This is how Sony handles their pricing with an existing physical market. So right now, Sony still has competition via that physical market, and this is how they're handling pricing. Imagine how they're going to handle it when they don't have that competition. So here's Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Here's Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater on the PlayStation 2. Jesus Christ, man. I can't fucking talk today. Here is Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater on the PlayStation Store for $69.99. This is the all-digital standard version of the game, $70 on the PlayStation Store. Was this game's like a decade old or something at this point? This is right now. Here's the same game on Amazon. $25. $25 on Amazon for the physical edition. Yet Sony is still charging $70 fucking dollars for the digital edition on the PlayStation Store. Bro, if you are still supporting Sony at this point, like, you should at least be asking yourself why. You know? You should at least be probing yourself as a customer and asking yourself, why do I continue to support this company with my hard-earned money? Why am I doing that? How are they supporting me in return as a customer? At least start asking yourself these questions if you're still supporting Sony, because they don't deserve your support. They don't deserve the customers that they have. They just don't. They don't, and they haven't for a long time. And this whole thing that's happening with the discontinuing physical games and the closing down multiple digital storefronts, PS3 and the PS Vita are both still very common consoles, very popular. People play those consoles every day still. Even in like the United States, like even in the major markets, people are still playing actively on those platforms. Sony does not give a fuck about you as a customer. Again, they see you as something that they are entitled to. They believe that they are entitled to the money in your bank account. They view you as nothing more than a stupid, mindless piggy bank that exists solely to be squeezed by them so that they can extract money. That is the only thing that they see you for. Fuck them, man. Fuck Sony, bro. Fuck Sony. All right, so we're done with that. We've got a choice today. All right. Black Flag Resynced or fuck, Power World. I don't know which one I want to play. So let me say this. Let me say this. I am not a survival crafting person. I've never been like a fan of the survival crafting genre of games. I haven't found one that I enjoy. But that said, Power World is fucking blowing up right now, and everything I'm seeing about it looks like super interesting. It looks very cool. I love the whole Pokemans aspect of it. So, like, normally you guys have like, recommended survival crafting games to me in the past. And usually I take those recommendations, and I consider them, but when it really comes down to it, when I look at those games, they aren't interesting to me. I'm just not a fan of the whole survival crafting thing. But Power World, it could be the one. It could be the one. Or it could just be another survival crafting game that I end up not liking. As you can see, I did play 36 minutes of this game back when it first launched on the Xbox Series X. 36 minutes. I think I logged in, walked around a little bit, and then never went back. But now it's 1.0 release. I've got it installed. So we can either hit up Power World or we can keep going forward with Black Flag Resynced. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what I want to do. Like, I kind of want to play Black Flag Resynced. I'm having a really good time with it. But I think you'll enjoy it. However, you won't enjoy it until quite a few hours into the game where you're using more than just basic junk, Power World. That checks out. That checks out. Yeah. Yeah, it takes a while to get going. I think that's like kind of standard survival crafting type fare, right? Yeah, and I think that's the pitfall for me. I think if we're gonna check out Power World, we need to make a commitment to stick with it until it opens up a little bit, like you said. Because I think that's where I run the risk of trying it for one day, and you know what I mean? You'll have a lot more fun with Assassin's Creed. Power World, I think you should save for a game night. Involve the fam if possible. You'll have more fun that way. All right, copy that. Okay. All right. Okay. Fair enough. That sounds like good advice. That sounds like good advice. Okay, cool. We'll do AC. Because we got stuff going on. We've got like active missions and yeah, we got stuff going on. So let's just jump in. Plus it's Friday. It's the last day I get to play until Monday. So yeah, I think that's good advice, Cryptic. We're going to do Assassin's Creed. You know what I've realized? I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. You're really stuck with a stick, bow, and constant farming until you get further in the game. It's kind of why I haven't restarted it knowing I'll be solo. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the survival crafting thing, man, that I think has always kept me from those games. Is that, like, there's like potential there, but you really need to invest the time to build up the resources to be able to do the cool and the fun shit. You know what I mean? Having multiple players gather together makes it quicker, easier, and a bit more fun. Yeah, I could see that too. And that's another thing that I think has always kept me away from survival crafting games, is that I tend to be mostly a solo player. This is kind of just my style. I'm a bit, despite the fact that I broadcast myself to the world, I am an introvert when it comes to actually, like, most things. And so I tend to be a bit of a solo player. And I think that's another aspect that has kind of kept me from really getting into this whole survival crafting genre. But you know what I've realized over the last couple of days? I don't know what it is, man, but I like Diablo 4. For something about it, I just enjoy that game. I recently started playing it again on my handheld at night when I'm in bed. You know, I'll play for like an hour, hour and a half. And I don't know why, but I just enjoy that game. What I don't enjoy the fact that I have bought the game and the expansions on my Xbox, and those purchases don't fucking transfer over to my handheld. Even though my handheld is the quote-unquote Xbox ally, the fact that that ecosystem is so incredibly fucked sideways that I can literally have purchases on my Xbox and not be able to use those purchases on my handheld, I hate that. I hate that. I really, really do. But aside from that, when I logged into my account, I didn't even realize this, man. I didn't even realize this. But, like, it kind of blew my mind. When I loaded up my account for the first time on my handheld the other night, and I looked at my character list, I realized I have multiple max level end game characters of every single class. Like, I don't even remember doing that. I don't even remember doing that. I remember mostly playing Necromancer. But apparently, I have not only taken every class in that game to endgame, multiple characters of every class I have taken into endgame. Like, when did I play this much Diablo 4? When the fuck did I play this much of that game? I have no idea. I have no idea when I played that much of the game. Yeah, the forced paywall pisses me off too, man. That's been the one thing that has been kind of like really eating at me since I started playing it again, because I'm really enjoying it. And I've also found out that it's actually a really great game for handheld. Like, it really, like just the whole kind of like game loop and everything, just it works really well for a handheld because you can pick it up, you can jump right in, start fighting monsters, run a dungeon, like do whatever, right? The gameplay loop really works well for handheld. It runs better than I expected it to run on my handheld, and I've been really enjoying it. But I'm kind of torn because for as much as I'm enjoying it, I'm also looking at this paywall that's constantly staring me in the face, and I'm like really upset about it. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, I'm not buying this stuff again. You know? Like, that's kind of where I'm at. And so, like, I'm not really sure what to do at this point. I'm not really sure what to do. The cross-platform DLC. Yeah, I know, man. You can have DLC on Steam and have the game through Game Pass and not be able to access the DLC since it uses the Blizzard launcher. I fucking hate that, man. Like, it is so grimy. It is so fucking grimy. It's so slimy and so disrespectful to the player base. Blizzard has become, man, but do you, like, remember, like, what Blizzard used to be? Blizzard used to be a company that respected its players. It was founded by people who love games. They made games that they loved. And the players loved those games too, because they were made by people who cared about them. And now Blizzard has turned into just like Blizzard has turned into the perfect representation of all of the worst aspects of game development and publishing in 2026. They represent all of the worst of the greed and manipulation and disrespect that these developers and publishers have for their players, man. And it really bothers me. Yeah, that it did start with World of Warcraft. It really did. It really did. And it took a while, you know? Like, World of Warcraft did immediately start printing money. But for, like, the first couple of years, they used that money in a way that, they used that money in a way that you would want them to as somebody who loves that game. But as time went on, they just became greedier and greedier, and they saw that they could just extract more and more from their player base. They got lazier and lazier. And it's a shame, man. It's a shame because, like, World of Warcraft, the game that ruined them as a company, was also a game that was made entirely with love. Right? Like, they made World of Warcraft because they were huge EverQuest fans. And as EverQuest fans, there was stuff that they wanted to see implemented in the game in ways that they thought that the game could be better. And they took all of those ideas as gamers, as people who loved the genre. They were able to, like, you know, like how as gamers we'll sit around and talk about our favorite game and say, like, oh, what if this and what if that? Right? Well, they took all those ideas, those conversations, and actually turned them into a reality and made an incredible game that was accessible, but was also deep enough to be captivating, and they made something beautiful. And over time, it has just transformed into all of the worst things that we see in this industry. It's a damn shame, man. It's a damn shame. Anyway. Black Flag Resynced. I'm fucking ready, man. Let's do this. I'm really enjoying this game. I'm really liking this game. The only thing I wish, and I realize had they done this, it wouldn't have been as much of a remake as it would have been a reimagining. But the only like the big, not the only, but like one of the really big ways that I see that this game could be improved in maybe like a sequel or something would be making the open world more of an actual open world. Because I've mentioned this before, but one of the things that really sticks out to me that kind of dates this game and reminds you that it is from a different era of games is that, like, whenever you get to an island or like any land, and whenever you get to any of the like quote unquote like level areas, any of the actual game areas, like the sea itself feels like a big open world, but all of the places you go are very linear. They have very defined linear paths that you can go through, right? And it's all, it has that very classic level design as opposed to open world design. If they were to make a sequel to this game and make the world an actual true open world where you can go anywhere and explore everything, I think that would be super cool, man. And again, I don't think it really detracts from this game. It's just something you notice. You know what I mean? It's just like a thing that you notice that lets you, that reminds you like, oh yeah, this game's, you know, it was made a while ago. Yeah, I don't think we've even found any of the islands yet that have actual, like, full access. All right, so currently tracking loyalty, discipline, and courage. After defeating the Templar Dukas, Edward explores his new hideout. He's joined by Kid, who introduces him to the assassin. Right. Oh, right. Yeah, we hit the, that's right. We hit the Animus Wall in Havana. And we haven't been back to Havana yet. We're going to have to go back. Because there's still a lot of stuff I need to find there. Oh, that's right. What were we doing here? We were exploring this island on our way to find some other stuff. Okay, right. So let's go get this chest over here. We'll get this chest. We'll hit this letter. We'll hunt this ocelot. We'll get this map. And then we'll get back on our way to the main story. Oh, God, that's right, dude. Fuck, man. Hold on. Where are we at on the map? Hold on. I got these coordinates written down. I keep getting distracted, bro. 356701, and we are at 647354. Okay, so this is going to be 356. Okay, so these are the coordinates you gave me. Oh, this is far away. 356. Okay, so right around here, and 701. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, okay. Okay. I see. I see you. I see you. Right here. Right here. Okay, so... Okay. Alright, and we are way down here. Okay. Alright. And we don't even have any fast travel points near there, do we? What's this? Oh, it's near our base. Okay. Okay, it's near our base. Okay, we got this. We got this. Right? This is our base, right? Yeah, this is our base, right? I think. No, this isn't our base, because I haven't... Oh, this is one of our quests. Okay, we have to go over there for a quest anyway. Okay, so when we go over here for this quest, we're going to go to those coordinates. We're going to go to that island. Okay, don't let me forget, because I keep getting distracted. Are you still going to be trying Power World? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. We were just talking about that, Six. We were just talking about that. We decided to stick with Assassin's Creed for today because it's Friday. It's the last day that I get to play before the weekend. And Cryptic was saying that Power World takes a couple hours to like build up the resources and like really get going to where you can do the fun stuff. So I think maybe we're definitely going to do Power World, but I want to wait until we can really start. We can invest some time into it and really like sink into it. So maybe we'll do Power World like next week, because I want to be able to do like several days where we just like, you know what I mean? Like start building up resources, start building our base so that we can start doing the cool shit. All right, hold on. Let me write this stuff down, Cryptic. What's up, Dragon? Welcome, my dude. Happy Friday. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. All right, so Cryptic, 421,929 is 4K. All right, hold on. 421,929 is... Okay. Then we have 500, 169/168. 500, 169/168. That's a weapon. Okay. 29,250. Body plus... Wait. 29,290. 29,290. All right, we're going to hit all these. We're going to hit all these. Body plus ship. Those are the community items. Okay. What do you mean by community items? What's a community item? All right, we're going to hit all those. We're going to hit all those. Okay, it's not a ship, but it's a ship item. All right, cool. All right, yeah, we're going to hit all of them. We're going to hit all of them. I just got to not get distracted like I'm doing right now. Okay. Let's go. We got this. How do these guys not see me? I don't fucking get it. The AI in this game is so dumb. Get down, bro. Get down. Come on. Wait. I got an idea. Sneaky. Sneaky, cheeky monkey.
I'll enjoy this.
Bro, that little sweep he does is fucking devastating, man. That is the move, dude. That sweep is the move. Oh, community items. Ubi does social events that generally are a weekly based event. These 3 items were included in the original game and could only be received on a timer. They made them permanent with a social treasure hunt and can be claimed once per single save. Ah. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. That's cool. Ubisoft's not all bad.
They'll never find the treasure now.
They'll never find the treasure now. Give me that money, son. You're not going to be needing it anymore. Son. Gotti, son. Gotti, son. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz?
There's another letter.
Another letter. There's another letter. Oh, okay. So if you start another character, you can't collect those items on the second character. Ah, that's interesting. Another frightful reverie. Here I relate another reverie. Myself and a woman. Beloved, said she, a voice so intimate and familiar. Our colleagues conspire against us. They dither and sigh, resigned to their fates, content to champion the humans. But there is hope for us. There is a chance we might inure our bodies to the chilling world, the poisoned atmosphere, and the war itself. Will you aid me? Will you submit? And here, I hear my own voice in answer. Yes, beloved. What must I do? Transference, said she. The shuttling of our minds from these old bodies into new forms. Mechanical bodies, perhaps, or into those of our four instruments, our humans, in short. I believe there may be a way to transfer all we know and all we are into other forms. In this we may survive the coming cataclysm and live to see our people repopulate the earth and recover her from those we foolishly set loose upon it. What the fuck is going on? My computer keeps telling me that an audio device connected. Is audio still working on stream? I've connected nothing. What the fraggle fucking rock? Audio still working? All right. Transference, I said aloud, our minds into alternate vessels. A dangerous prospect, but reasonable. Yes, said she, and who better to make this leap than you, my beloved husband, with a mind unparalleled, a constitution unrivaled, architect of the observatory, overseer of Eden's tools. Jesus, who are these people? The brightest light in our civilization. If you are not capable of making this leap, perhaps no one is. And here, replied I will do this for you, beloved, for us and our people. You know what I'm gonna do? I need to pop out my YouTube chats because I don't think they're... There we go. Okay. Shazam. And Shazam. All right, we're good. Sorry. Oh, you know what I think I want to start? I'm going to start doing next week, by the way. Since I am posting to Facebook now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gotcha! Ooh, little fucker. You little shit. You little shit. I think I'm going to start streaming to Facebook, too. I honestly don't know if it's a good idea, judging by the people that I've met on Facebook so far, but I'm going to give it a shot. Going to give it a shot and see how it goes. Is there still another ocelot? I think we got them both, right? Yeah, we got them.
Poor sod. Anything on him?
Poor sod. Homeboy's got a treasure map on him.
Another map, eh?
All right, so how do I... How do I reload my guns? Ah, why? Got it. Okay. I need some food, man. I am not looking good. Is there some food up here, maybe? Maybe over here at the camp. Yeah, there we go. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. All right. Let's get out of here. Yeah, so Dragon, I just started posting to Facebook like 3 days ago. Just started. And I've already immediately started receiving DMs, like death threats, like all kinds of crazy shit, man. Facebook is a special place. Facebook, like you know, posting gaming content, like you get all kinds of comments and stuff. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's part of the gaming community, right? But I have never received DMs ever on any platform until I started posting to Facebook. And, oh, is this an anomaly? Let's go here. Yeah, let's do this. And then where's the, wait, where was I going, man? Okay. All right, we're gonna go here. So yeah, I'm a little nervous to start streaming to Facebook, but you know, I figure why not? It could be an adventure, you know? It could be an adventure. Vaping in stream, I'm going somewhere else. Okay, thanks for announcing that, I guess.
Give me more sail.
Loose the mains.
Thanks for sharing, bro. Thanks for sharing.
More sail. We need to budge.
Loose all. Hearty like.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Raise the mains off the
whoa,
wind.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Loose and trim tight.
Yo,
Ride the
what
wind.
is the fucking deal with these wind gusts, man? I feel like they're completely unnecessary.
Man your sheets.
Like, the storms are cool, but the wind gusts are just kind of annoying. Yeah, it was, bro. It was absolutely the PlayStation guys who sent those threats. They are angry at me, my dude. They do not like me. The PlayStation guys on Facebook hate me. I don't know why, because, like, honestly, I'm fighting for them, you know? Like, I'm in it for them. I want to help them. I don't know why they're so angry at me.
Loot floating by here,
Speed, lads.
All right, where's this? All right, we still got a ways to go. God damn it. Hey, boys, how about we try and avoid this giant fucking rock here? How about that?
Our foes patrol these waters closely, Captain.
Helm the ship.
The fort's under attack! We should press our advantage!
What's going on? Destroying defenses. Destroy a fort's walls and towers to gain entry into it. Is this going to be a mistake? All right, we're going
Loose
for
all.
it.
Let's move.
I feel like this might be a mistake, but we're going for it.
Take offensive action!
Section, sir.
Take the bomb down! Fire! Get him there, sir! That'll wipe him out!
Oh, there's no way, man. We're gonna get wrecked out here. Oh yeah, we're getting wrecked out here. We're out of here. This is crazy. This is crazy. There's no way. This is crazy. There is no way. Crazy.
Leave the fort and they'll be sure to repair the damage.
Ooh. Damn. Yo, we just got jacked, son. God damn. We just got wrecked. Oh, and we're gonna have to fight this corrupted ship, too. Oh, no. We're gonna be in bad shape to fight this ship, I think. Oh, man. We can't do this.
Trim off. Bring in the stunsails.
Hit that cathead.
Oh, these fucking wind gusts.
Get them aloft. Let's go.
Ship's moored, Captain.
Oh, we are wrecked. God damn. What's your favorite Assassin's Creed, by the way? Honestly, this one. So I'm going to be honest with you, Dragon. I have not been a huge Assassin's Creed fan historically. Like, in general, I, like, kind of tend to avoid Ubisoft just in general. I haven't been a big supporter of Ubisoft for many years. So before I started playing this game, the last Assassin's Creed game that I played was on the PS3. And it was the one where you were in Italy. I don't remember exactly which Assassin's Creed that was, but it was in Italy. I remember that. And I remember enjoying that one. But since then, I did try and play Assassin's Creed Origins not too long ago, like while I was waiting for this one to come out. But I tried playing it on my handheld and it ran like shit, so I didn't really get into that one. I thought I would really enjoy that one though because it's ancient Egypt and like I'm really into ancient Egypt. But yeah, man, it definitely would be this one. Definitely this one. Now, having played this one though, I will say this much. It does make me more interested in checking out Assassin's Creed Origins, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and what's the Viking one? Valhalla, I think. Like, having played this one, I do want to check those games out now. Because I think I would enjoy those. Like, I think I would really like Origins, like I said, because it's ancient Egypt, and I'm really fascinated by ancient Egypt. And then Odyssey is ancient Greece, right? Which I think I would really enjoy. I'm a bit of a history buff, so I think in general, a lot of the Assassin's Creed games I would enjoy for the history. So, yeah, definitely this one. I think this one will probably remain my favorite simply because the pirates and everything. I just think this is a great game. It's like this game's fucking phenomenal, man. Like I'm having a blast with it. But yeah, I think I would like to check out some of the other stuff, mostly for the historical aspects. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was, I think it might have been 2, actually. Yeah, because I think it may have been 2 because I think I remember Brotherhood coming out afterwards. I think, right? I think Brotherhood came out after 2 because I think I remember seeing Brotherhood come out but never getting around to playing it. Yeah, I remember really enjoying that one too. But it was a long, long time ago. Do the OG tech I told you about for the corrupted ship. Find its path, don't aggro, jump off your ship. Your ship is invulnerable when you're off its... Oh, okay. Climb and kill everyone, get back to your ship and blow... Okay, copy that. Yeah, good call. Yeah, I forgot all about that. Fortunately, I think we just got to board this thing, though. Oh my god, I can't see crap, man. Did I get everything? I think I got everything. Okay, I think we're good. Ah, yay, son. Yay, son. Yo, boys, we're gonna need some repairs on this. This old warship here is seriously going to need some repairs. But yeah,
Give
bro,
us a
like
song, lads.
I have been I've been an Ubisoft hater for many years. But you know, now having played this game, being interested in some of the other Assassin's Creed games, I think it might be time to give them another shot, you know, tentatively, carefully, right? Because Ubisoft's still going to be Ubisoft. But yeah,
Unreef the mains.
Lay aloft and loose mains.
I think they got some stuff that's worth checking out, at least.
More sail. We need to budge.
What's that over there? What's this over here? Boys, I see afar. I see afar, afar.
The Spaniels, Captain! More than one, sir! Alarm, sir!
Quite the score.
Cannons,
Captain.
royals, foul. Loose all sail.
Yeah, these
On all the sail we have.
stupid wind gusts, man. They're just annoying. Well, well, well. What do we have here, gentlemen?
Clew up the foremast main.
What do we have here, huh?
Come off the wind.
Strike cat.
Well
You have
sung,
news.
lads. Me thanks.
Me thanks.
Captain's overboard!
Yeah, this game's really good, though, man. I'm really enjoying it. I knew I would, but I think it's even. I think it's been even better than I was expecting it to be, honestly. And the job they did with the graphical overhaul, I mean, it's just an outstanding looking game too, man. It's beautiful.
No fighting back, no screaming. The dead are the best marks.
You don't mind if I loot these bodies for you, do you? Nah, you don't mind. You don't mind at all. Is that it? Yeah, I guess that's it. All right, let's go check this out. And then we'll hit the main story. Oh, what's up here? Here. Back to it, lads. Batten the hatches and raise the sails. Avast, ye scabrous dogs. What's made you hate Ubisoft so much? That is a good question. That's a good question. Yeah, no, Cryptic, I didn't even need to fight it. It was just one of those ships you pull up alongside and loot. It was just a burning ship, so we got lucky on that one. Yeah, what has made me hate Ubisoft so much? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, and this is like gonna sound so shitty. This is gonna sound really shitty, man. But I need to be honest. It's been so long that I don't even remember what it was. But if I recall correctly, my disdain for Ubisoft goes back to my Battlefield 3 days. So Battlefield 3, I was playing on PC back then. It was the first gaming PC that I ever built. And so it's important to preface all this. Until like 6 or 7 months ago, like even when I started this channel, I was gaming on console, right? So I've been mostly a console gamer for most of my life, right? I'm gaming on PC now, and back in the Battlefield 3 days, I gamed on PC back then as well. Specifically, I built my first gaming PC specifically to play Battlefield 3. Because, you know, everybody said Battlefield is a PC game. It's best on PC. And I was really into Battlefield 3. And so I was gaming on PC. It was my Battlefield 3 days. And I don't even remember what game it was, to be honest with you. I don't even remember what game it was. But if I recall correctly, it was back in the days around Battlefield 3 time when most games still didn't require a launcher. Like, you know how now every publisher has their own launcher, right? Like EA has their own launcher. You've got Steam. Ubisoft has their own launcher. Epic has their own launcher. Everybody has their own launcher. Well, back then, you didn't need a launcher for a lot of games. And there was some game, I don't even remember what game it was. There was some game that me and the people that I was playing Battlefield with wanted to play, and it was an Ubisoft game. And I remember having to install the launcher. And then installing the launcher, and then as soon as I launched the launcher, I had all these problems trying to get the game registered, trying to get it to work. There was like a store or something that popped up like as soon as I opened the launcher, and I just got like, I was just so sick of the whole thing. And I was like, fuck Ubisoft, this is garbage. I'm not buying anything from them ever again. And since then, they've pretty much, like every time I've looked, they have pretty much just confirmed with aggressive monetization, heavy microtransactions, stores and cosmetics, and shortcut leveling items and stuff in-game store. Like their monetization practices have just been, and it all started back with this launcher. And since then, their monetization practices and the kinds of things that they monetize, like leveling shortcuts and buffs and bonuses and stuff, have just been so aggressive and so offensive to me that I've just avoided their games. And it all goes back to this period when I was playing Battlefield 3. And again, I don't even remember what the game was at this point, like why I was even doing this. But I remember like it all started back then. And since then, they've just held true to that. And they've, when it comes to microtransactions and monetization, have just been one of the companies who has pushed that stuff the hardest. And so I've just avoided their stuff for years. For years, bro. For years. What I hate about Ubi is what they do to their studios / teams. Most recently, the team who did 90% of the good features of this game, like all underwater, most combat, most enemy AI, yeah, lol, ship combat, and a few other things, they're laying off quite a few from the Barcelona team. Yeah, I heard that too. They do this every time they have a successful launch. Yeah, and they also killed, what was the FPS game? I can't even remember the name of it. What was the FPS game, Cryptic? They killed that game. Yeah, like and that's another thing. Like, they monetize more aggressively than like any other studio out there. And they have a habit of killing off, or they have a habit of getting rid of all the people who work really hard on something as soon as that thing launches and does well. And what the hell was the name of that game, the FPS game they just killed? Why am I drawing a blank on this? Jesus, why am I drawing a blank on this? Why am I drawing a blank on this? Ubisoft canceled FPS game. What the fuck? Why can't I? XDefiant. Jesus, I couldn't come up with that for the life of me. Yeah, so just generally that kind of behavior, which has been sort of Ubisoft's hallmark for years. And so I've just avoided them for that reason. I'm like, I mean, you know, bro, like if you've seen, I'm sure you've seen some of my content, right? I tend to be like, I tend to be strongly opinionated. Like I have very strong views about, I have very strong views about, like, I don't even want to say, I want to say like normal people, like people like you and I, people who are just doing their best to keep their family safe, keep a roof over everybody's head, to put food on the table. I have very strong opinions about how those people should be treated, respected, and protected when it comes to the consumer market, like with video games. When it comes to government, I don't talk about politics and stuff like that on this channel, but I have like very strong opinions about that sort of stuff, you know? I really don't like the way that we are treated. I don't like the way that we are disrespected and squeezed as the people who basically keep everything working and keep everything afloat, right? I have very strong opinions about that stuff. Again, as you likely probably already know if you've seen my content. And I'm also a very emotional person. I wear my feelings and my opinions and my emotions right on my sleeve, man. And I put that shit out there. So, you know, when it comes to somebody who's like so, I don't know, when it comes to somebody who has such strong opinions about stuff like that, you know, when I see a company like Ubisoft, like the one thing that I can do that I, you know, at least for me, I feel like makes some kind of difference, is I can say, I'm not going to support that company with my money. You know, like same thing with Sony, right? Like, I'm done with Sony. You know, the Wolverine game that's coming out, I wanted to play that game. I'm not going to be playing that game. You know, and so when I make those decisions, they can last for a long time. They can last for a long time. They can. The Ubisoft one definitely has. Yeah, they do this every time they have a successful launch. Yeah, that's kind of their MO, man. That's kind of their MO. And like Ubisoft for me, like I said, it all goes back to that time when I was playing Battlefield 3. And like for me, they were one of Ubisoft, Electronic Arts. Same, right? Like I generally avoid Electronic Arts for the same reason. Because Ubisoft and EA were like some of the pioneers when it comes to aggressively monetizing their customer base and shitting all over the people who work their asses off to bring us these experiences. They were like some of the pioneers, some of the earliest to the game when it comes to forcing launchers and storefronts and mistreating their workers. Like they were among the earliest to that game. And the rest of the industry has unfortunately, for the most part, followed suit, you know, which is why we all support like indie developers and stuff so much, because the industry has gotten pretty ugly over the last few years. But yeah, companies like Ubisoft and EA were kind of among the pioneers, and they pissed me off first, basically. So they made me angry first, so they got the brunt of it. I agree with you, bro. Hey, thanks, man. I'm glad to hear it, because I know it's a strong opinion, you know? I know it's a strong opinion, and I try not to judge other people based on my own opinions, but I do know it's a strong opinion, and it can be kind of abrasive to some people, you know, as evidenced by some of the comments that I get. So, you know, I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear that. All right, what are we doing? We're going here, right? So yeah, let's go.
Put on some sail.
Lay aloft on the fore, come on!
That was a weird little island.
More sail. We need to budge.
The whole act of just sailing around from island to island is such a good loop, man. They've got such a great game loop in this game.
That wind's no small gale, sir.
I hate those stupid winds, though. I'm gonna be honest about that. I hate those stupid winds. They drive me slightly insane. This has got to be it, right? This is the big island we're going towards. Yeah.
Floater here, sir! Think he survived?
Search for!
What is going on, man? I'm hearing alerts. Yeah, my chats are not working. Sorry, Cryptic. Hold on. Let me pop this one out, too. Yeah, my chat is not working. I gotta just pop all this stuff out. Yeah, I didn't get any of those messages you sent. Yeah, bro, I'm not getting any of your messages, Cryptic. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Yeah, I wasn't ignoring you. My chat is just not working. X-Defiant, yeah. And when it dinged, I heard the ding. That's why I kept looking up there, because I figured you had put it in chat, but like for some reason it wasn't coming through. They released a patch to fix the weight of weather. I still only ever sail in full thunders, NATO cane conditions, and I fucking hate it. Yeah, I don't get, like, surprisingly enough, man, I don't get many of the storms. My big thing is just those stupid wind gusts. They're just annoying, you know? And they happen constantly. Yeah, bro. What have I gotten? Like one storm, I think,
Haul up the royal.
the whole time.
Sails in. Clear.
We best have quiet a while.
I'll say this much though, man. I do gotta stop vaping. Like, that guy is right. I should not be vaping on stream, and I shouldn't be vaping at all, bro. I gotta get rid of this shit, dude.
Captain overboard!
All right, what is this place? Yeah, why are my chats not working, man? The thunderstorms are bad enough. Try dodging thunder strikes with the stupid wind. A group of 2 to 3 NATOs in the damn giant waves. Bro, Ubisoft just hates you, man. They just hate you. They saw your account install the game, and they were like, oh, push the misery patch to him. Make sure we push him the misery version of the game. Oh, we need to repair. Thank you, bro.
Have you business to contract with me?
Yes, sir, I do. Repair.
Excellent. Good day.
Good day, sir. You got any good upgrades there, homie? Mm, 12K, damn. What's this one? Heavy shot 1. Increases heavy shot damage from broadside cannons. Okay, let's do this one. Wait, what's this? Increases damage dealt by front cannons. I do kind of use the front cannons a lot, don't I? What should I get here? My Ubisoft account is almost old enough to drink. Damn. Damn, son. Damn. Mine's probably getting up there too. Yeah, mine's been around for a while too, I think. I don't know, what should I upgrade here? Let's upgrade these, the heavy shot, I guess, right? Okay. We can increase the number of front cannons. Increase the number of broadside cannons. Front cannons are more ideal. Heavy shot you have to know how to use. It's a blind shot without ADS from the side. Oh, is that what the heavy shot is? That's the one where you're close up. Oh, okay. Barrel launcher, mortar, swivel gun. All right, let's increase the front cannons then. Oh, you know what? I need harpoon storage. All right, let's increase our front cannons. I should probably increase armor too, yeah? Armored hull. I need more wood for that. Okay, armored hull is going to be next. And let's do this. So we can start harpooning some stuff. And what's this? Harpoon storage. Yeah, let's increase our harpoon. It's only 500. We'll do this. All right, that's pretty good. We're looking good. All right. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Good upgrades. Good upgrades. Good upgrades. What's up, Six? Rainbow Six made me hate Ubisoft. Yeah, that's fair. That's definitely fair.
Well concluded.
Hey, Cryptic, you played a lot of Rainbow Six, didn't you? Who's this guy? Your wanted level is clear. Okay.
What's the point in attacking merchant ships? They don't fight back.
There's got to be an eagle, right? Yeah. All right, let's get the eagle first. Oh, what was that?
Maldito imbécil. Te has despertado allí, ¿verdad? No puedes haber bebido tanto para no recordar cómo.
Solo bebí 5 vasos. Es esa taberna. Le echan algo a la cerveza.
Siempre vienes con las mismas excusas. Dios me castigue por casarme con un borracho.
I'd like to try
wow.
whatever he's drinking.
Whoa, bro. Whoa. Calm down now. There we go. There we go. Rainbow Six was my favorite game until after 5th year or 4th, something like that. One of their esports casters highlighted a few of my game clips. Really? And Ubi Montreal even commented and showcased them. Damn, son. Was fun times back then. Then they went microtransaction hell. Yep, that's Ubisoft. And removed my ability to play with my friends due to our skill gap. I had to buy another game, create a new account just to play with them. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Like, then that account was banned because it was against their terms of service to Smurf, even though it was required to play with friends. That's crazy, man. That is crazy, dude. That, like, that sort of thing has totally ruined online, like, I don't want to say competitive, but it is like competitive games, right? Like, and I don't mean competitive in the terms of like,
I'd like to try whatever he's drinking.
you know, like rank type competitive or something, but just games like Call of Duty, Rainbow Six, like just games where you play and compete against other people. All of the ranked crap, all of the skill-based matchmaking crap, all of the algorithms, like all of that stuff, it's totally ruined those games, man. Like what made those games so popular and so much fun back in the day was that the experience was completely organic. You know, like sometimes you would get into a lobby
I've seen drunken sailors with more manners than you lot.
with people who were really good and they would just stomp the ever-loving shit out of you. Sometimes you'd get into a lobby and you would be the best player on your team, right? Like, but it was always just a completely organic thing. You never knew what you were going to get. You had because of that, you had a variety in gameplay. Every match was different. Persistent lobbies. Like you could find people in a lobby that you got along with and you could stick together for the entire play session. Friends used to be made that way. Like how many friends did I make that I ended up gaming with for a long time because of Black Ops 1 on my PS3? Because of people I just met in random lobbies. And we just stuck together for a couple hours one night and played together and ended up friending each other on PlayStation Network. Like, and all of that stuff, all of those algorithms and all that stuff has just ruined that aspect of like online shooter games. Cheaters, mouse and keyboard on console or Zim. Yeah. Yeah, that shit sucks too, man. That's a completely different kind of ruined, though, Six.
So, what have you been eating?
Who's this guy? Yeah, but that sucks too. And that sort of thing has gotten even worse too, because as technology has progressed, it's become much, much easier for people to use that stuff, you know? Like controller packs and... I don't like, you know, man, as somebody who has played, what is this? Bullet. Oh, this guy's got remedies. That's cool. Smoke bombs. I've never even used smoke bombs. What am I going to get smoke bombs for? I like this sword. 1,200 reals. I like these green swords. French dress swords. Meh.
A shame. Till next time then.
Anyway, but as somebody who has played both has played those types of games with both a controller and a mouse and keyboard, connecting a mouse and keyboard to a console is cheating. I'm just going to say it. Connecting a mouse and keyboard to a console is cheating because you're giving yourself such a huge advantage over the entire field who you know is using a controller. So you're giving yourself a huge advantage over all of the other players who you know is on a peripheral that is not as fast or as precise as the mouse and keyboard when it comes to aiming. Like, that kind of crap, like, you should be flagged as a cheater as soon as you attempt to connect a mouse and keyboard to a console for a game like that. Because it's 100% cheating. And those controller packs and shit, man. That's a huge problem on Call of Duty. Huge problem. So many people use that crap. I don't get it, man. Like, what's the point, you know? Like, how is that fun? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how it's fun to cheat in an online multiplayer game. I don't get it. I don't understand why anybody would... What you would get out of that. I saw a shanty. Yeah, there it is. Oh, come on, man. Ah, you son of a fucking bitch, dude. Where'd that thing go? Where the hell did that thing go, man? The fuck? Ah. That's where it went. Come here. Come here, you. Come here, you. Come here, you. Gotcha. Gotcha.
How reckless.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Let me hear you out. Okay, I think you have some info mixed up with mouse and keyboard on console. Yes, it does give you a slight advantage. Slight? I'm gonna say far more than a slight advantage, bro. But those tools like Zim do not allow full control as you'd think. It works similar to your Razer controller. It's locked to D-pad like directional movement on mouse and keyboard. Still an edge, but has a big gap. The use with controller to run recoil scripts is a whole different ball game. Yeah, I mean, that's what people use them for, though. You know what I mean? They run recoil scripts and sticky aim scripts and all that stuff, man. Bro, I'm gonna say mouse and keyboard is way more than a slight advantage. Way more, dude. Way more than a slight advantage. Correct, but the mouse and keyboard aspect doesn't give the average user an edge. I mean, like, bro, I'm not, like... So, let me just... Based on my own experience. VG Madness, what's up, my dude? Seen some of your shorts, and I love your takes on what's going on with PlayStation. Hey, thanks, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, brother. Like... surprisingly enough, I've been getting a good deal of pushback from, I guess, some of like the PlayStation fanboys, which is kind of ironic because like I'm in it for them. Like I'm fighting for PlayStation users. Like I want them to have a better experience. I don't know why they get so angry at me, but yeah, thanks, bro. I appreciate that, man. I have strong opinions about how I believe we should be treated, you know? How we should be treated, respected, and protected as customers. Not as consumers. I hate that word consumers because you just think about what it means. I hate it. But as customers, we should be respected and we should be protected when it comes to our purchases, man. I have strong opinions about that, and I'm an emotional guy. So, but I appreciate that, bro. Thank you for that, brother. Thank you for being here, by the way. I appreciate you. I love you and I appreciate you, man. I hope you're having a great day, and thank you for being here. So the mouse and keyboard doesn't give the average user an advantage. So hear me out, right? Hear me out, Cryptic, right? Like I'm not a great player. I love me some Call of Duty. I do. But I've never been good at it. Never been good at it. Like once you get used to mouse and keyboard, I don't know, man. You might be right. You might be right. You might be right. Like, okay, you might be right. Maybe it's not a huge advantage. But it is definitely an advantage when it comes to the precision and speed of your aim. You know what I'm saying? Like you're able to get on target and be more precise about it. I think significantly faster with mouse and keyboard. But you might be right, because like when I play with mouse and keyboard, it doesn't automatically make me a great player. But that said, I'm also playing against other people on PC, so a lot of other people are on mouse and keyboard. But yeah, you might be right. It's definitely an advantage, but it still takes skill to be able to be able to turn the, I guess the to be able to turn the tools that it gives you, that extra speed and precision, to be able to turn that into something that you can effectively use against your opponent, still takes skill. So I revise my statement. I think I probably agree with you for the most part on that. No problem. I'm with you on this, dude. Hey, thank you, brother. We got to stay strong, man. Stay strong and stay loud. You know what I mean? Just keep using our voices. Don't let up, right? Like Sony wants to just ignore, like the fact that they haven't said anything about it, the fact that they haven't even addressed the issue, to me speaks volumes. It says like everything that I need to know about how they see us as customers. The fact that they don't even think that it is important enough to respond to. They just ignore it. They think that they're just going to ignore it. And they think that we're so dumb, so gullible, and so addicted to the games as customers that we're just eventually going to forget about it and just keep throwing money at them. And did you hear this? So this is something, I'm sorry. I know that I talked about this at the beginning of the stream, but I want to talk about it again, because I don't know if you saw this madness, but just like yesterday or the day before, I learned that there are apparently like 120 some countries that can't make PlayStation Network accounts. That is 62% of the countries on planet Earth can't make PSN accounts. 62% of the countries on planet Earth can't make PSN accounts, which means that they cannot buy digital games from the PlayStation Store. Sony knows about this. This has been an issue for years. Like this all goes back to an article that was written years ago that talked about this. And the situation hasn't changed since then. So Sony's aware of it, and they've done nothing about it. And they plan to do nothing about it. And we're not talking about like third world countries that don't have internet, right? We're talking about countries like Georgia and other Eastern European countries that have like, you know, the normal first world infrastructure, high-speed internet, and a customer base and a player base who wants to buy and play games. And Sony has done nothing to address it, and they're planning on doing nothing to address it. The important thing is why. 62% of the countries on planet Earth are not going to be able to continue to be PlayStation customers after 2028 because they can't buy digital games, and Sony doesn't care. Why don't they care? That's the important thing here. They don't care because they think the rest of us, that other, 38, 40, 38? That other 38% of the customer base, the other 38% of the countries, they think that we are so dumb, gullible, and addicted that the extra revenue that they're going to be able to extract from us once they have full control over every single sale of every game, they think that extra revenue they're going to be able to extract from us, from all of the benefits they're going to get from a complete lack of competition, like price control, right? Total control over licensing and things of that nature. The ability to raise prices to astronomical values simply because we have no other place to buy the games. They think the additional money that they're going to be able to extract from us is going to be worth more than whatever money they would lose from that other 62% of the countries on planet Earth. That's what they think of us. Sony thinks that their customers, are nothing more than dumb, addicted, inanimate piggy banks that exist only for no other reason but for Sony to squeeze them and extract money from them. That's how they see their customers, man. And like, I don't know, bro. Like, we cannot continue to allow that to be the situation. And the best tool, the only tool that we have, the only thing that they care about, the only thing that these executive vampires care about is money. So the best weapon that we have to fight against it is our wallets. By saying, no more. No more. You get no more of my money. That Wolverine game that's coming out in the fall that I really wanted to play, no. Gonna have to skip it. No more PlayStation Plus. No more of my money. Gotta stay strong, man. Stay strong and stay loud about it. You know what I'm saying? Keep talking about it. Keep raising awareness, because even these PlayStation fanboys, the ones who like send me, dude, bro, I've been getting fucking death threats on Facebook. I shit you not. I have been getting death threats on Facebook. Fucking wild from PlayStation fanboys. But even them, right? We have to just keep reiterating the message. Keep trying to say it in different ways. Because eventually, because we're fighting for them, right? They're the ones who are getting screwed the most. The ones who are most loyal are the ones who are getting screwed the worst, right? And at the end of the day, regardless of what they may say in the comments or what names, you know, they may call us, you know, Unk, you're stuck in the past, get with the future, fucking whatever it is. Regardless of what they say, at the end of the day, we're all in this together. You know, we're all gamers, and what happens to one of us eventually happens to all of us. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I didn't mean to go off on a diatribe there, but you know what I'm saying? I just, like, I get fired up about this shit, man. Using an unauthorized mouse and keyboard adapter like Zimmer Cronus in console lobbies is considered cheating. Yeah, good, it should be. Because Siege on console has no aim assist. Oh, yeah, that makes it even worse. That makes it even worse. Aiming and recoil control advantage over controller users. Yeah, exactly. And like Cryptic was saying, you do need to have skill to be able to take advantage of that stuff. But just the mouse and keyboard, even without any of those scripts or anything, just the mouse and keyboard. If you're a skilled player and you're on a console, right? If you're already skilled and you're on a console where you know everybody else is on a controller, just that mouse and keyboard gives you enough of an advantage, I think, anyway, enough of an advantage, I think, to make a significant difference in your ability to win games. If you're already skilled, you know what I mean? Like, you can take that small advantage in precision and speed that the mouse and keyboard gives you, and you can translate that into wins. Absolutely, I think. Yeah, I didn't know, Madness. I didn't know that either. I just found that out. I just found that out recently, and I thought it was fucking wild, bro. I thought it was wild. What's up, Salty? I am an unauthorized mouse and keyboard adapter like Zim or... Oh, Salty, is that you? Is that U6? Yeah, that's U6. Hey, welcome, bro. Welcome to the dark side, brother. Welcome to the dark side, my dude. Welcome. Welcome to the dark side, my dude. Yeah, oh, Cryptic, I agree. Controller users do have an advantage when it comes to movement. Yeah, you definitely sacrifice moving to a mouse and keyboard. You definitely sacrifice some and in a game like COD, that matters. In a game like Rainbow Six or something like that, it probably doesn't matter as much. But in a game like COD, that movement is big, and controllers do get a significant movement advantage. Yeah. 100%. Oh my God, bro. Yes. The Crunchyroll announcement. Yes. Yes, bro. Oh my God. Like, and they just keep doing this stuff in the midst of everything going on. All of the customer pushback, they know that people aren't happy about this stuff, and they keep doing it. So, Madness, I don't know if you saw this. Brother, thank you for reminding me. So, Crunchyroll, right? You know Sony owns Crunchyroll. The anime, like, I guess it's like a storefront now. The anime storefront where you can watch movies, you can buy movies, collectibles, all kinds of stuff, right? They have always sold, or at least have for, you know, however long. They've so you could get like physical anime like DVDs, video collections and stuff like that, right? Sony just recently changed it so that they are removing physical media from the Crunchyroll store for, what is it? Everybody except for the most expensive subscription tier. Is that what it is, Cryptic? I thought they removed it for everybody. That's like, I thought they removed it from everybody, but so it's everybody except for the people who have the most expensive subscription service can no longer buy any physical media from the Crunchyroll store. Like, they just keep doing this shit. And this is what I mean when I say that this is how they value us as customers. This is how they view us. They have no respect for us whatsoever in the midst of everything going on, in the midst of all the pushback, right? In the midst of all these people who were saying, like, listen, these physical games matter to us. Ownership matters to us. Having some kind of control, some kind of rights, some kind of protection over our purchases matters, right? Just like if I go to the fucking Walmart and buy a bicycle, if Walmart decides, oh, we're no longer selling that bicycle, we no longer support that bicycle, they can't come into my backyard and take that bicycle away from me. Why can Sony do that with digital purchases? Why can Sony do that with a digital movie or a digital video game? Why? Why is that okay? Just because the purchase exists as ones and zeros and not as a physical thing in the world, those ones and zeros still represent my purchase. That's still my property that I paid for. How did we allow ourselves to get to the point where we have been convinced that there's a difference between those things? Because there is no difference. None whatsoever. No difference at all. And we not even deserve. We are entitled. We are entitled to rights and protections that govern the purchase of that property, because that's what it is. Just because that property is digital does not change the nature of it being property that we have rightfully paid for. They've tried to convince us that everything is a service. And so, like, somehow we've mostly fallen for it. It's not even us who have fallen for it. It's like the lawmakers and the regulators. And I guess they really haven't fallen for it either. They've just been paid to, you know, like they've just been fucking paid off to, you know, they've just been paid off to make the laws and regulations that benefit the companies instead of the customer, you know? I agree using an adapter is 100% cheating. I was just arguing the point, just using it doesn't make the player instantly better. Yeah, that's fair, bro. Yeah, I do agree with that. Unless utilizing the scripts. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%. I agree with that 100%. How is this game, by the way? It's fantastic, man. I'm having a blast with it, honestly. Yeah, they did a really good job with it. Graphically, it's beautiful. Like, it's gorgeous game graphically. So yeah, it looks great. It plays great. I mean, you get to be a pirate. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. You can feel its age in certain areas. I was talking about this earlier. Like, one of the areas where you can kind of feel the game's age is like for the most part, like,
Come here,
the basic game loop is that you sail your ship around from location to location, and every time you get to a location, you do stuff, right? Like all these different islands. And for the most part, those islands, like the ocean itself feels a lot like an open world, but the islands tend to be very linear in their pathing. Like, there are very specific places you can go, very specific routes you can take, right? So it very much shows its age in that aspect of its design. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Where, like, if you take a game like Assassin's Creed Origins, it's an open world. You can go anywhere, you know, do anything, right? This game isn't that way. It's technically a quote-unquote open world in that you can sail your ship around all over the place, but all of the places that you go are very linearly designed, very much like levels, you know, where you follow paths and go to certain places, and you can't go outside of those paths. So, like, you can feel its age in certain places, but I personally don't think that detracts from the experience of the game at all. It's a lot of fun in spite of that. I would even say that that's kind of part of its charm, you know, because it is an older game. You know what I mean? So it has a certain charm to it in that way. But yeah, it's phenomenal. Oh my God, the outfits, like, check this out. I'm wearing Captain Morgan's outfit right. I mean, it's a fucking blast, dude. It's a blast. Highly recommended. Highly recommended. Oh snap, son. What did we just get? Encrypted data file. Okay. So I need... Damn. Damn, man, I still need a lot. I still need a lot of these data fragments to finish this thing up, man. Oh, well, whatever. Just got to keep cracking at it. All right, where are we going? Okay, let's go over here first and get rid of these guys, because this is where all the enemies are. Alright, man. I'm turning this advanced parkour back off. This shit is driving me crazy. He never goes the right direction.
You know, I'm actually starting to like the taste of hard tack.
That is not what I wanted to do. Shit. The fuck?
¡Te daré lo tuyo! ¡Vas a morir por eso!
fuckers. I was expecting more to be over here, to be quite honest with you. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. Ever since Crunchyroll acquired and subsequently shut down the beloved anime retailer Right Stuff Anime in 2022-23, physical media availability has sharply declined. Fans have noted that boutique licensors are being dropped, massive clearance sales have aggressively flushed out standard DVD Blu-ray inventory, and filters for physical media are being minimized. That shit makes me angry, man, because it's all intentional, bro. It's all intentional. And like, look, I don't need to say this, right? But we all know why. Right? It's because when you buy that DVD collection of an anime that you like, or that Blu-ray collection or whatever, you own it forever. Because you don't have to buy it again. But when you buy the digital copy or whatever, when you buy the digital version of that same anime, you only have access to that for as long as they decide you're allowed to have access to it. And then when they decide that you're no longer allowed to have access to it, they can sell it to you again. And we just keep giving these companies our money, man. And that's why, like, I'm just getting to the point where I'm done with it. I'm sick of it. Like, I can go without. I would rather go without than continue to give these companies who are intentionally making these decisions to intentionally harm me as a customer. I'll just go without. Like, that's where I'm at. Because it's just like, when you take a minute to think about it and consider it, it's disgusting is what it is, dude. It's actually disgusting, the stuff that they do. And that's just like All right, how the hell do we get up there?
I'd like to try whatever he's drinking.
What's up, buddy? What's this? Oh, wow, that's cool. It's like buried Mayan. I went to, my wife and I went to Mexico City a couple of years ago. We stayed in Mexico City and we went and saw like Teotihuacan and like a bunch of the old Incan ruins. Man, that shit is so incredible, man. So incredible. The stuff that these people were able to build so long ago is just, it's amazing, man. Awe-inspiring. Also perplexing, man, because when you see this stuff like at scale and you see how big some of this shit really is, you're just like, how did they do this? You know what I mean? How was it possible? we got to figure out how to get up to that other place. How do we get up there?
Maldito imbécil.
Yeah, how do we get up there, man?
No puedes haber bebido tanto para no recordar cómo.
Solo bebí 5 vasos. Es esa taberna. Le echan algo a la cerveza.
Siempre vienes con las mismas excusas. Dios me castigue por casarme con un borracho.
I'd like to try whatever he's drinking.
Yeah, how do we get up there? I don't see a way to get up there. Oh, shit.
Maldito imbécil.
I didn't mean to
Te has
do that.
despertado allí, ¿verdad? No puedes haber bebido tanto para no recordar cómo.
All right, so there's a
Bebí 5 vasos.
doorway there. It's got to be...
Algo a la cerveza.
Vienes con las mismas excusas. Que Dios me castigue por casarme con un borracho.
I'd like to try whatever he's drinking.
How the hell do we get up there?
¿Por qué ha hecho una cosa así?
All right, there's got to be something good in that chest, man. There's got to be something good in there.
Maldito imbécil. Te has despertado allí, ¿verdad? No puedes haber bebido tanto para no recordar cómo.
Solo bebí 5 vasos. Es esa taberna.
What
Le
the
echan
hell,
algo a la
man?
cerveza.
Siempre vienes con las mismas excusas. Que Dios me castigue por casarme con un borracho.
I'd like to try.
Did I miss something in here, like an entranceway or something? I don't think I didn't miss anything in here. The hell am I supposed to get up there? Huh. Yep. Yeah. Yes. So, yes. Yes. This is the kind of shit. Yes, so pay to skip mechanics alongside cosmetic character and ship skins. Ubisoft is selling a $5 map reveal pack that instantly uncovers secrets, essentially charging players to skip gameplay. And they do this kind of shit all the time. All the time. resource pack, buy resources that you need, $5. Map pack, $5. They sell this kind of shit all the time. And these cosmetics are not purely cosmetic. This Hellfire pack actually does fire damage. Yeah, so you do fire damage in addition to your normal damage if you're using this Hellfire pack. They do this shit all the time. All the time. And this is what I meant when I was talking earlier about why I normally avoid Ubisoft, why I have such disdain for Ubisoft. It's because, like, not only were they one of the first to, like, really heavy, aggressive monetization, but all of their games have these kind of shop items, like stuff that allows you to skip gameplay, essentially pay to win shop items. All their games have this stuff. And they try and, they try and keep it so it's like, oh, it's only some resources. Oh, it's only the ability to uncover everything on the map. Yep. And they do this stuff all the time. That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. That's why I'm not a huge fan of Ubisoft. And just generally avoid them. But, again, I am enjoying this game. So I'll give them that. I'm enjoying this game.
No puedes haber bebido tanto para no recordar cómo.
Solo bebí 5 vasos. Es esa taberna. Le echan algo a la...
All right, man. I legitimately... I legitimately have no idea how to get
I'd
to
like
that.
to try whatever he's drinking.
Why do you keep saying that? I'd like to try whatever he's drinking. Who is he, and why would you like to try it?
Es usted un canalla y un impertinente.
Hey, buddy. Just relax. It's hard to walk in a straight line with this guy, okay? It kind of goes all over the place. It's not my fault. Alright, man. I have no idea how to get to that chest up there. Maybe I need to... How the fuck do I get to that chest up there? I don't know. How the hell do I get to that? I have no idea how to get to that chest. It's gotta be something somewhere, man.
I'd like to try whatever he's drinking.
Whatever who's drinking, bro. Oh, that guy. How do I get up there? Yeah, I don't know, lady. I don't know. I don't know how we got up there either. I wish I could figure it out. Because, I'm at a freaking loss. How?
Maldito imbécil. Te has despertado allí, ¿verdad? No puedes haber bebido tanto para no recordar cómo.
Solo bebí 5 vasos. Es esa taberna. Le echan algo a la cerveza.
Siempre vienes con las mismas excusas. Que Dios me castigue por casarme con un borracho.
I'd like to try whatever he's drinking.
Let's go to the tavern. Let's go to the tavern.
Why are we... Hey!
Well, how come every time I go to a tavern, somebody starts the same fight with me? Every time.
Now we dance.
Every time somebody starts the same fight with me.
Keep him busy!
All right, come on, fella. Where are you going? Every time I go to a tavern, somebody starts the same damn fight with me. Excuse me, gents. All right, bro. Give me whatever that guy is drinking. Maybe that'll get me up there.
Si te digo que...
Huh? Naval convoy merchant vessel. Board lead convoy ship. What? Okay, I guess this guy just gave us a tip. All right, fuck whatever's in that chest. Let's go do this. Let's go, boys. I just got a tip about something. What? I don't know. I don't understand what's going on any more than you do, but we're going. Whatever it is, we're doing it.
Already left for the Padres' village. Man your stations. Get us moving.
Alright, we're sailing straight for this shit.
No use wallowing about here. Crowd in on, all of it!
We ride the wind for all she's worth.
Raise your voices, me trumps!
Raise your voices, me trumps.
Shipwreck survivor! Over the bow, sir!
Yeah, I mean, 6. That's unfortunately Ubisoft, bro. It's just what they do, man. Like, I'll say this much, bro. If you're interested in playing the game, don't, you know, I don't know, man. Like, don't let that keep you from enjoying yourself. Just know that that's the kind of shit that Ubisoft does all the time. And that's why I normally avoid their games and don't give them my money. Because that, like, it's not just this game. Like, go load up Assassin's Creed Origins or any other Assassin's Creed game. They've got the same stuff in there. Same stuff, man. Same stuff. Holy crap, look at this wave, dude. So, yeah, you know, like, I'll say this much, man. Like, that sort of thing, like, playing this game, I'm enjoying it. I'm glad that I decided to play it because I'm having a genuinely good time. But that sort of stuff just reminds me that, like, that's why I don't mess with Ubisoft, you know? And so once I'm done with this game, like, as far as I'm concerned, like, my position with Ubisoft remains the same. Like, I played this game because I thought I would genuinely enjoy it, and I am genuinely enjoying it, but I'm not about to start buying a bunch of Ubisoft games after this, that's for sure. And I'm not giving them a single penny in that store. You know, not a single penny.
The wind is picking up nasty.
Those winds are so dumb. I'm just gonna say it. They are so dumb. Look at these waves, man. Holy smokes, bro. Oh my god, this ship is... How are we supposed to make it... Oh, you know what we gotta do? We gotta fast travel. What am I doing? Yeah, we gotta fast travel. Get to him that way. Whoops. That's how we... What am I doing? What am I doing traveling all the way over there? Alright, where's my ship? There it is.
I've done nothing.
Those ships belong to Ducasse. What have they done?
Yeah, there we are. There we are. Oh no. Are they being attacked? No.
Let's get going.
Let's ride this blow, lads.
Give me every inch of sail.
Give me every inch of sail.
A song.
Spanish ensign! And it's not just the one ship, Captain!
Alright, where's this ship we're supposed to be finding?
Wind has blown around the leeward.
Jesus, these stupid gales are so dumb, man. Alright, so board convoy ship. Alright, so is that the ship? That's the ship. Alright, so what are we supposed to do here? Are we supposed to fight these guys and then board the ship? Yeah, I think that's what we're supposed to do.
Cannons! Royals! Fire!
Farewell and adieu to you.
Fire!
Farewell and
Fire! Every last scrap of duck on the wind! Fire! Fire!
A good shot will finish her.
Fire! 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 Ready powder! All up the royal!
Weather's coming against us!
All sails! She'll take off! Fire! 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 Reef in all tops!
Yeah, boy! Yay, son! Yay, son! That's how you do the thing. Easy, boy. Rolled up on her. Come on, board, 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 board.
Drag the
Raise your voice!
Yeah, boy! Yeah, boy!
Drag them to their doom!
Woo! Ooh, that hurts. Ooh, that hurts.
That was class.
Got him, boys. Get Captain's lockbox. Ooh. 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 What do we want? Do we want the lockbox? Do we want to repair? We could send the frigate to the fleet. Let's get the lockbox. I've never gotten a lockbox before. We better get something good out of this. All right, sweet. So we did that. We did that, whatever that was. I wonder what the lockbox was. And so I still don't know how to get... I still don't know how to get up to that chest.
Maldito imbécil. Te has despertado allí, ¿verdad? No puedes haber
Still have
bebido
no
tanto para
idea how to get up to that chest, so that's awesome. That's awesome.
Another dead. It all seems so.
I'd like to try whatever he's drinking.
So that's it? Why does this dude have a ship? What? I don't understand any of what just happened. What the fuck just happened, bro? That was so confusing. What? What did we just do that for? What was the point of that?
Ha muerto hace poco. Me largo de aquí ya mismo.
What was the point of going and doing that? I don't understand. Why did... What was the point of going and doing that? That was pointless.
World is descending into madness.
That didn't make any sense at all. So we just like randomly went and attacked that ship. Got like really nothing out of it. Nothing that we wouldn't have got out of just randomly attacking any other ship anyway. What was the point in that? And how do I get to this fucking ship? What is happening right now?
No puedes haber bebido tanto para no recordar
What the
todo.
fuck is happening right now?
Solo bebí 5 vasos. Es esa taberna. Le echan algo a la cerveza.
Siempre vienes con las mismas excusas.
I'm confused, man. I'm genuinely confused.
I'd like to try whatever
Bro,
he's drinking.
get off the ladder, dude. Making me angry. I don't understand. I do not understand. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. You know what? I don't get it, and I don't care. We're out of here. Fuck it. It's not worth it. Dude.
Game is
Monkey man. Monkey man. Dude, I'm just trying to walk, bro. Stop with all your shenanigans.
Se le acabó la suerte.
Okay, whatever. That was all very
What might you be
confusing.
requiring?
Yeah, just repair us, bro.
Excellent. Good day. Well concluded.
Yeah, I have no idea what that was all about. I thought, since it seemed like every time I see that guy up on that ledge where that thing is, it says I'd like to have whatever he's drinking, and he said that he was drinking over at the tavern. So I went to the tavern, and homeboy said, "Oh, go attack this ship, I guess." And so we went and attacked this ship, and nothing happened. Just randomly. What? For what? What was all that for? I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, and I've still got no clue how to get to that chest, which is the most frustrating part. Okay, well, we're gonna go over there. Get these guys, I guess. So, let's ride, gentlemen.
Lose some sail, we move! Let's catch some wind, lads!
Let's have a song then. More sail! We need to budge!
Consuls, let's ride this squall!
Farewell and adieu to you, Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu. Ladies of Spain, for we received orders for to sail for old England, how we may never see our ladies again. We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all on the salt sea until we strike something to the
Careful, Captain! His waters are closely watched by our
Trim
enemies.
off! Bring in the
Bring
stunsail!
off the wind, my boys! Ease her!
Okay. So... Alright. Okay.
Let the anchor go!
Can we set those off? Oh yeah, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Get them aloft, let's go!
Get those spars free! Let's see that dock!
Oh shit. Okay. I guess this is us right here, right? This island, this little island right here. It's gotta be us. Cayman Sound. Oh yeah, this has gotta be us right here.
I'd best approach with care.
Anchor away!
Who dis? Hello? Who are you?
Opia?
Whoa.
Whoa, easy, milady.
Hey, girl.
Just thought you might like some help.
Why? What is your real motive?
Your name was on a map. I may have sold it to a nest of Templars in error. We all make mistakes.
Typical. Twist a Templar blade to our back to play safer to our face.
Look, I'll level with you, lass. I'm also looking for a key. I figure I help you. You let me keep the key if it turns up. Right. You're offended. I'll go.
Wait, I could use the help. Come.
Lead on, then.
A jaguar that roams these parts is a man-eater.
Damn, girl is
Villages on the
fine.
nearby islands have been living in terror for months. Some say it will dig open thatch roofs if it hears the sound of a crying child inside.
Jesus.
European hunters come now to try their luck at being the hero, but they underestimate its power and ferocity. We must put an end to this madness.
This creature. You were right.
A hunter's bullet shatters some of his teeth. The white jaguar turns to easier prey out of necessity. It is to be pitied.
We best search well. I found deep claw marks on the side of a tree. The animal is close.
What they say is true. It is here. And it is just a warning. What else can you find?
All this blood. How large is the beast?
Its lair is ahead. Stay sharp.
Well, if you know where its lair is.
The hunters try to cage the beast. Fools. Come. It's gone this way.
Whoa!
One of the hunters. This cat toys with us.
Damn. Dead bodies everywhere.
The path splits.
I'll take the one on the right.
Fine.
Yeah. The one with all the dead bodies. I'll take that one. Because obviously, this is the way that he went. I mean, come on. Are we serious? Are we being serious right now? Clearly he went this way.
I am ready, man-eater.
Oh, I don't want to kill him. He's a good boy. Look at him. He's a good boy. Why am I going to shoot him? Poor Jaguar. Oh, bro, I thought you were dead already, dude. Jesus.
The white jaguar. A fine catch. You have more than proven yourself. We accept your help.
With what?
Look,
Frigate. Why? Is there anything out there but fish?
no. Those are your Templars. You have a ship and a paleface, vessel and passport. Meet us at Gran Cayman to help us investigate.
Okay. That was that, huh? Alright. Wait, where am I? This is not...
Could be something in those pockets. More treasure. Fine by me.
Okay, this is definitely not where I was. Synchronize. Gotcha.
There's something on the cliff.
Enrique's note. Curse me for a lost cause. Our ship struck rocks on the west side of this hellish island and went down so quick we barely got into the water. All our smugglings went down with it. The first night here, a demon cat, white as a ghost, came out of the dark and took the others. I escaped, but with no food or water. If the cat don't get me, the sun will. It won't be long now. Whoever finds this, get off this damn island while you still have your life and wits.
So it was his cargo I stumbled upon.
Ooh. Shit, son. Shit, son. Hey, turtle.
Another bottle with a letter inside.
The assassin. Lost as I was in my reverie, I failed to see the envelope slip beneath the door to my bedchamber. I read thus: Dear Sir, forgive the alarm I must have raised with my queries, but you have the exact likeness of a man my colleagues and I have longed to meet. Allow me an audience, and I will explain all. Your friend, Loreno Torres. I pondered this letter for some time that evening, wondering what it could mean that I had the exact likeness of a man he knew, and why it should raise so much intrigue. I wondered at this for hours, pacing about the room with a mind to slip from my chamber, when of a sudden I heard a rapid succession of reports from pistols and rifles outside in the garden. To my ear it sounded as if a war had begun, with me a bystander at its center. I dropped to my knees and hid on the far side of my bed, away from the window, and shut my eyes. But as I did, a voice called out to me from my chamber door. Mr. Kavanaugh, it said. I raised my head and opened my eyes, and there saw a figure cutting a terrible outline. Hooded and robed in dusky sienna, the man lifted a small pipe to his lips and blew. I felt a sting upon my neck as if from a mosquito. I opened my mouth to protest, but thereupon a wave of fatigue took me, and I fell fast asleep. Okay.
Maldito imbécil. Te has despertado allí, ¿verdad? No puedes haber bebido tanto para no recordar cómo.
Solo bebí 5 vasos. Es esa taberna. Le echan algo a la cerveza.
Siempre vienes con las mismas excusas. Que Dios me castigue por casarme con un borracho.
I'd like to try whatever he's drinking.
Yeah, I'd like to try whatever he's drinking too, buddy. Unfortunately, we can't figure out what he's drinking. And we can't figure out how the hell to get up there.
Debería andar por aquí.
I can keep the heat off. Lovely. I'll make sure they forget you, friend.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, fella.
La muerte reciente. Mejor me marcho.
Edward! Oh, wait, I could use the help. Come.
Lead on, then. Opia, and how are we today?
Surprised. We did not think you would keep your word. Tell us, why do you expect to find your magic key here?
It holds an irresistible attraction to Templars, if that is who bought these ships.
We don't know what the Templars could want here. These people lead simple fishing lives.
Or perhaps not so simple. I'll go and have a mingle, see what we can find out.
Maybe I get up there after this quest or something.
The king of fishermen.
Blend in.
They say he has powerful friends.
You can ask him yourself. He's in the back, boasting as usual.
I should like to meet these powerful friends.
Locate the King of Fishermen. The King of Fishermen, you say?
¿Qué tiempos estos? Más vale no quedarse.
Hago la ilusión.
Your old catch? You must have made a fortune.
I did. But you know, this is exactly why they call me the King of Fishermen.
Who calls you that?
Oh, don't be jealous.
Jealous? I'm not jealous.
I'll show you the bill of sale if you like. Senorita Marquez's right-hand man, Vargas, signed it himself. She's using his home as her headquarters. I even met her there when I delivered the fish.
You see, Alvin is practically nobility now.
A noble fisherman? Indeed.
I'll have that bill of sale. Opia will want to see this.
You've returned. Were you successful?
I kept
Indeed.
overhearing this name. Marquez. Friend of yours?
Her name matches that of the man who destroyed our village. We fought and lost, but the leader did not live to enjoy his victory.
You think this woman is related?
If she is, we are not safe.
The bill of sale we stole gives the address of a man in her employ. Vargas.
I saw. I know where it is.
Let's pay the bait boy a visit. Find out what he knows.
Follow us. You must try to understand what it is at stake.
I've got some idea.
No, it's more than your key. There are those who say that Taino are already extinct. We will never be extinguished. Our fight continues. You must hide. Hola!
State your business.
I hope for an audience with Señorita Marquez.
Oh,
What's got you so jumpy, mate? Getting winded, aren't you?
Where are you going, bro? No! God damn it. Let's go, boys! Let's go!
He's getting away! Hurry! Get after him!
Fire! We'll be right on top of her.
Load it, Captain!
Faster now.
Aim high!
Shred the sails.
Still loading, sir!
We're sailing large now. He'll wish he surrendered.
Damn, this ship is fast.
Don't sink him! We need the man of the ship intact!
I can't even get to it.
Give everything she's got. Ease her off.
Don't let him get away! He's getting away! Hurry! Get after him!
We'll be right on top of her. Fire! Fast as you aim high. Shred the sails.
Come on, you fucker. Oh my god, this ship is fast,
He'll
bro.
wish he surrendered.
Don't sink him! We need the man of the ship intact!
Sink him? I can't even get to him. What are you talking about? Sink him.
Ease her off.
He's getting away! Hurry! Get after him!
at you, fucker. Try and run for me. You must be out of your goddamn mind. Shit, what the fuck?
Out with it, lad. Where's Marquez? Why is she here?
She's already left for Juventud. Find her there if you must. Our army will teach you a lesson.
Juventud is the island of our enemies. If Lucia Marquez has gone there, it is certain we are her
How
target.
many enemies do you have?
When you're hunted, it sometimes seems that every stranger is an enemy. On Juventud, we have been at truce since the death of the first Marquez, but this woman could reignite our dispute if her price is high enough.
Ah, can't have that.
I take this ship. Meet me there if you still want your key.
Okay. Well. Right. Right. Ah, finally. What is this? Ah, finally back to, I think that's Havana, right? I think finally back to where we started. Oh no, this is Havana. All right, what is this? System search. Seize the corrupted chest. Let's do this. So, where is this thing? Okay, so it should be like right over here, right?
No lo encontrarás mejor.
Wait, what the hell? What does this seize the corrupted chest? Okay, I don't I don't understand. Where's the corrupted chest? Did that dude just catch himself on fire? Are we serious? Are we serious right now? What? Okay, where's this corrupted chest? What is happening right now? I don't get it. Where's the corrupted chest? What are we supposed to be doing? Hi, Doodle. Hi. I see you, bud. Ow, don't scratch my arms, Doodle. Bro, oh my god, bro. Alright, I'm done.
Debe de haberse escapado de algo.
¿Ha perdido la razón?
I'm done.
Tranquilícese.
What's up, Cryptic? Welcome back, bro. Welcome back. What? The fuck?
Ahora el negocio marcha.
No he hecho nada.
¡Corre! ¡Oye! ¿Qué quiero que se vea?
Seize the corrupted chest. What does that mean? The hell does that mean?
Artículos raros.
No, I never got it. I never got it. Nope. It was the one on that island. It ended up. Oh, there's the corrupted chest. Boy, that was luck. I just stumbled onto that. No, it was like. So it's the one that's up on the ledge, and there's this drunk guy up there. And it says, every time you get close to it, he says, I sure would like to have what he's drinking. And then he has a conversation with his wife. And he's like, all I had was a couple of pints from the pub. They're putting something in the ale. So then I go to the pub. And I'm like, all right, maybe I got to go talk to somebody at the pub. So I go to the pub. I talk to the guy at the pub. And, like, I guess he whispers something in my ear. Next thing I know, I'm chasing some merchant ship around. Got that ship, which ended up turning into nothing. It was just a random ship battle. He just sent me off to go fucking find some ship somewhere. So when I got that, I went back and it like turned like nothing happened. And then we got distracted with something else and now here we are. So yeah, no. Nope. Nope. Never got the chest. Never got it. And now we're back in Havana And I think I'm here to get another Templar. I think there's another Templar here somewhere. Yeah, the Rona Dinsmore Templar hunt. Yeah. So we're doing this. So that's pretty much where we're at. Oh, easy way for corrupted chest. If you have a sync point close by, go up top and eagle vision, look for a green dot. Oh, copy that. Copy that. When you go to pubs, they grant you info on incoming goods of high value. Oh, okay. So that's what that was. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the whole reason I went there was because I thought maybe he would give me some info about how to get that damn chest, which he did not do, might I add. Oh, oh no, it's the baby.
Eat some porridge.
Okay,
Porridge.
okay. It's the baby! Oh my goodness, it's the baby! It's the baby! Mwah. Mwah. What do you want? You want Daddy's microphone? You want Daddy's microphone, mister? What are you doing? What are you doing, you little booger? What are you doing? That's Daddy's microphone. That's a microphone. You want to say something? Do you want to say something to the microphone? Say da-da. 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 Go ahead, say something, man. Say da-da. Da-da. Yeah, that's Daddy's microphone. Do you want to nom on it? You want to chew on it like you chew on everything? Hmm? Alright. Well, that's going to be it for me. I got the baby. I was just handed the baby. Mwah. Mwah. All right. Yeah. That's going to be it for me. So, yeah. As always, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for spending time with me. I love you. I appreciate you. Yeah, what do you want to say? Say something, Mav. Say something. Say something. Say something, you little booger. You little boogie head. Yeah, that's Daddy's microphone. That's Daddy's microphone. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Take care, brother. Have a wonderful weekend. I love you. I appreciate you. And yeah, I'll be back Monday. I'm gonna go spend some time with the kid. I'm out of here. Bye. I know. Let me turn all the streams off, mister, and then we can go. You want to go to your swing? We can go to your swing. You want to go to your swing?